So I decided that I would do a stream. Hold on, you guys. Give me a second. Let me grab my where is all right, you guys. So rightfully so, Brian McKnight has been getting lit up like a Christmas tree for just recent comments that he said about his biological children. And I'm just wondering, like, why is he doing this to his children? Like, is he trying to hurt his wife or something? His ex-wife, who he's been divorced from for many moons. And then I'm seeing people putting out possibly the wrong message and speculating, but then again, that could be it. Of course, a lot of black women, of course, and sometimes you got to take what they think with a grain of sand because um, sometimes they can be irrational with their thinking. But a lot of black women are blaming his non-black wife. But Brian McKnight, over the past few years, you've seen him openly sort of like sneak diss his children, because he bought um, her daughter that doesn't belong to him like a Mercedes Benz, and she's over 18. And then, of course, people going to say, well, his children are grown. They can fend for themselves. Yeah, that's true to a certain degree. But as a father, as a parent, you never stop being a parent until they put you into the ground. And, I was listening to Claudia Jordan speak on the situation about, well, why mistreating your black kids for this non-black woman. To a certain degree, Claudia Jordan, well, I'm not going to say to a certain degree, Claudia Jordan is a hypocrite because Claudia Jordan is known for back and forth in it with, her 1 minute she wants to be black, then the next minute she's biracial. She's done this on several occasions where she's basically distanced herself from her blackness. 1 minute she'll say she a black woman, then the next minute she'll say she's biracial or she's half white. And I seen her do a whole segment. I should find it too, where she says she get tired of black people just claiming her as just being black when she happens to have a white parent. But now all of a sudden, when it comes to ripping on a black man and Brian McKnight, all of a sudden she's a black woman and she's just following that blueprint of black man bashing, which Claudia Jordan has a long history of doing that. But fuck Claudia Jordan. Yeah, I said it. So, with that being said, uh, it's just very disappointing to see what's going on with Brian McKnight. Like he just is openly like dissing his kids, his biological kids. And as a black man, yeah, I'm bothered by it. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It's two sides to every story, but the side we seeing is a very ugly side of Brian McKnight, who constantly just um disrespects and disses his children, saying that they were created in sin. And you heard one of his sons is going through chemo and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, damn, man, you didn't heard him taking his biological children out of his will and stuff. Which at the end of the day, when Brian McKnight passes, his kids are gonna lawyer up and they're gonna protest it. Why and why shouldn't they? Why would they let this newborn get everything, you know what I'm saying? Everything owned by Brian McKnight. But I'm just like, damn, bro. Like, what is up with all this animosity you have towards your children? Listen, I have a 25-year-old son. I'm always happy to hear from my son. Love my son to death. You know, he do some things that I don't like, but at the end of the day, it's my job as his father to guide him and to help him and be there for him and do things for him and give him a shoulder to lean on, you know, uh, a ear to be able to speak to, and that's what I do. So all this stuff about them being grown and stuff, just stop it. And I don't think they'd be asking him for financial support, because just listening to Brian McKnight talk, he really seems to have it in for his children. Is it because of the mother? Is it because of something that, you know what I'm saying, we don't know? But here's the thing. The way Brian McKnight is handling the situation, he's looking like a villain. He's coming across as an ass. And I don't want to turn this into the battle of the sexes, and I don't want to turn this into a black man versus black women thing. This is just, I'm just going to be honest with you. This is just a moral thing. This is a dignity thing. And Brian McKnight has not shown any dignity whatsoever. And I really think that maybe something has happened to him, and I think that he needs to seek help. I think he needs to go lay on that couch. I really think he needs counseling. Now I know somebody gonna say it's two sides to every story. Yeah, it's always two sides to every story. But the story that Brian McKnight is telling is coming across as A Nightmare on Elm Street or Christine. His children can't be that bad. And I know that he got sued by his biological daughter, and I think she won. I don't know what it was he said, but man, and you looking at this new chick, and at the end of the day, this is always the thing too. This is gonna be something that I may bring a panel on. I've been asking people, do they want to come have a panel? You know, I've been asking to have a town hall with black men and black women because I want to do some different things and bring some different aspects to the channel. I want to have like some serious like dialogue. But I feel like this is a conversation that black men and black women need to have. Not a debate, but just where we just discuss and we just dissect what's going on and how do we think we could fix it, or what advice we can offer to these people, or how would we, or how would you handle the situation. I want to do stuff like that because this Brian McKnight thing is crazy. And when I say I've been just living in the twilight zone the past couple of weeks, this stuff with Devin Haney, I gotta say, I know it didn't happen to me, but I've been very bothered by the Devin Haney stuff. I can live with him losing a fight, but based off the stuff that was done to him and the stuff that's being said about him, the way he's being treated, and the way you got all these people going in on him and his father. But then again, most of these niggas that's attacking Devin Haney are niggas that grew up, you know, with a single mom and didn't have no male father figure role models around them. Like, you know, didn't have that uncle that you looked up to, or the great uncle, or the grandfather, you know, or they father, period. Because I see the bitch tendencies in a lot of these dudes. And I just wanted to prove you guys, I just wanted to prove to you guys something that I've been saying for a while about certain people on YouTube, that it was proven to me that one of a YouTuber admitted that he be basically cooning for views. And he admitted that he don't mean a lot of the stuff he say, but he feel like he's so far deep into it, he trying to figure out how to get out of it. But he says he feels bad about it. Well, it's a lot of dudes like that on this particular, platform. Basically um, this this YouTube thing. So it's a lot of people like that. So, I'm not gonna say who the person is because I don't believe in name dropping. But as I said before, the Brian McKnight thing, um, it's just bothering me. It's just hurting my heart because, like I said, I'm a father, and just to hear him openly go in on his children, and a lot of people feel like, okay, well, it may be the current wife that's playing a role in this. Listen, this happens a lot. The new wife versus the old wife, or the current baby mama versus the old baby mama. And we need to start having them conversations. A lot of times I've seen this where a lot of times a woman, when she get with a dude that have children or a child by another woman, sometimes she try to interfere, or she tries to sway and, you know, slowly but surely try to turn the man against his biological children. So we don't know if it's her or something else that's going on internally, but it happens a lot. This really happens because when I was married, the person that I was married to would constantly try to interfere, with my relationship with my son, you know. So this happens a lot. And I want to have these type of discussions, and I'm gonna start doing these type of videos because I feel like we need to have this, you know, this type of dialogue. And I think it'll be organic if we start having these discussions as a group, as black people, as black men. No finger pointing, but just having dialogue, you know. Because like I said, I'm not anti-black woman, and I'm definitely not anti-black men. I have a lot of female followers because one thing they respect about me, I call it right down the middle. When it come time to either a black woman, I'll either her the same way I'll either a black man. And they respect that. My channel was co-ed. Everybody knows that, you know. But the Brian McKnight thing, I just I just want to go in on him and call him every name but a child of God. But the problem is I'm just so deeply disappointed and disturbed by just seeing and watching and listening to him just talk about his kids as if they're peasants, like they didn't come out of him. So I think that's the part that I think that's bothering me, and I understand people's anger towards Brian McKnight, and people are wondering like, why is this man doing this? I have no fucking idea, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And I am deeply disturbed. I'm deeply hurt by it. But I do think Brian McKnight is not all there. It's obviously that he's not all there. Just the way he's talking. And then I have to say this. I am looking at his current wife kind of funny because at the end of the day, she ain't spoke out. She ain't called him out. So she appears to be okay with him treating his biological children that way. So says a lot about her. And that's just real talk. But anyway, I just wanted to get that out there. This Brian McKnight thing is just very sad. The only thing I can do is just pray for the brother. But anyway, appreciate you guys. It's your boy Town. I am out.